Hi, Dave. Thanks for coming in today.
Well, thanks for inviting me. It's great to be here.
Oh, it's great to have you. You're one of our full-time practitioners here in the center, and so you're here full-time. Talk to us a little bit about your spiritual journey. What took you down this path? Because I know you're an engineer by trade, so what brought you into this realm?
Well, I'm an electrical engineer, and I've been involved in aerospace for over 35 years. But back in the early 80s, I had some events happen at a high school reunion. I ran into a guy who could change things that were electronic with just the power of his mind. And he gave me lots of demonstrations. He could do it every time. And it forced me, when I returned to Denver from being in Wichita where I grew up, it forced me to reconsider all of my ideas about physics and science and everything like that. I had been open to psychic stuff. My mom was an astrologer, but this really forced me on the path. And I got very involved in channeling and energy healing and meditation. And then things just kind of moved forward from there. And I had an opportunity in 2003 where I had contract work that allowed me to have 4 years to really intensively study energy healing, and other gifts came through. So I went to acupuncture school. I had psychic mentoring from a medium for a couple years. Many things came through. So many other gifts have shown up since then.
So what services, what types of clients are really good for you to help? Like what types of things come to you today that you assist or help people with?
I really focus on healing, but I see healing as being very eclectic. I bring in many tools. So I do energy and entity clearings routinely for people. I can bring that into a healing also. So that's a separate service, but as part of a healing, I can bring that in. I work with past lives. The Akashic Records just flow down through me through intention at this point. So as soon as I think of them, I work with them. I also do a lot of work with subconscious core beliefs. You can have core beliefs in your subconscious that guide your life and affect your life. In their own way, they think they're protecting you, but as an adult with free will, you may disagree with that viewpoint, and you may think these need to be changed. I also work with existence in parallel universes. I also do a lot of work with people on spiritual counseling on where they're going and how they're developing their gifts. And I even have a gift worksheet which I evaluate for people on about 35 different types of psychic gifts, healing gifts, mediumship gifts, so I can help them identify the path that they should be on.
Well, I sat down with you and you did the worksheet on the gifts for me,
Yes.
and I found that to be really valuable, right? To kind of, oh, wow. And there was stuff on there that I really hadn't thought about. I'd kind of worked with a little bit, but I've definitely dived deeper since then. So,
well, many times when I've worked at fairs, I've had people approach me who said, so-and-so, another reader over there said, I should be on the other side of the table doing readings. What does that mean? They had no guidance about, okay, if they are psychic or perceived to be intuitive, what should they do? And so this worksheet helps really identify and focus in on particular gifts that would be the most easy to develop if they choose.
it's really kind of awesome. You also helped me with a fear base. So I said, I had some issues with heights, and you said, let's go in and see what's happened in your past lives with heights. So that was really powerful as well.
Yeah, I found with the past life work, many phobias come from how you were killed in other lifetimes, whether it's claustrophobia or agoraphobia, being out and open. I also find a lot of people who have psychic gifts and they hide them because they have this inherent fear from other lifetimes that they'll be persecuted or killed if they use those gifts or if they get found out. So I work with them on releasing the energetic connections to those lifetimes where they were punished for using those gifts.
I see that a lot. I see that a lot
Yes.
in my work too, right? It definitely
Absolutely.
comes up. Well, you're also on our DYSG live radio show on Blog Talk. You're one of the hosts with me and Jason. So we love that. We have a lot of fun with that.
That's a lot of fun. It's a lot of laughs, and we have great guests, and it's fun to talk to them from 3 different people's perspectives on drawing out of them things that they may not have even known that they had in them to talk about. So.
It has been a lot of fun. But you also have your own show, Mystic Dave, on Blog Talk.
Right. It's blogtalkradio.com, and it's /Dave the Mystic. And I do a show every Monday night, and I've done over 400 shows. And I do most of them live. It's at 8 p.m.
Yeah, it's great guests. You have lots of great guests. Well, thank you for taking the time today to share. I wanted people to be able to connect and find out more about you, what you do. You're definitely someone that we refer people to quite often that come in with specific needs. So I always say Mystic Dave is who we need to look at, or Dave the Mystic. I've seen it both ways. Yeah. So it seems to go both ways. But thank you so much for being part of this community and this team. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, it's great. It's a good place to work in. It's good energies, and I enjoy working with people. So, yeah, please come by and see me. I'd love to see you and help you if I can. Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time today, and we look forward to seeing you at Discover Your Spiritual Gifts.
Discover connection, awaken sacredness, become empowered. Come experience the difference at Discover Your Spiritual Gifts.